Hello everyone and welcome to Pivot of Hearts, given to me by Dragonroll Studios. You have no idea how many times I had to practice not to say Dragon Ball instead of Dragonroll. Or other way around. Alright, let's turn this down a little because it is loud on my end. Also, if at any time you hear snoring in the background, it's because the dog is in the room snoring her head off. This game contains sequences of flashing lights. You can disable the effect in the option menu. So any of you with epilepsy, photosensitivity, please be warned. Chapter 1, Old Friends. I like that font. I need to figure out what that is actually. Here, my last healing spell. I've run out of mana. I appreciate it, friend. Sorry for my blunder back there. Don't worry, we can't finish this fight without you anyway. Hey guys, I know it's important to harness the power of friendship and all, but can you give me a hand here already? It's fine, I can hold it a while longer on my own. King Slime. The archer and the warrior desperately fend off the attacks of the gigantic creature in front of them. Finally, back in formation. Come on, we have to use that before it starts attacking again. Indeed, it would be a waste not to use it here. Alright, let me start the ritual. Faster! Can't you see the size of that thing? Calm down, friend, I'm here to protect us. It's ready, unleash it! The party gives the warrior some space, she raises her sword and fixes her stance. They all hold their breath. The magic circle shines and its power encircles the warrior. Be gone, Queen Slime. By the powers bestowed upon me, I shall banish you to the dark world. X Omnislash. Shit, it crashed again. Oh no, the game within the game crashed. That's the third time in a row now. I almost know the whole dialogue by heart already. Why did this bug have to happen at the end of such a long cutscene? I pushed myself away from the computer. It's well past 10 o'clock. Well, I guess I'll quit for now. If it's happened 3 times in a row that it's crashed at a pivotal point, that is where I would actually contact the developer and be like, hey, I found a game-breaking bug. Help. I lean on the back of my chair and sigh. Although there is not a single cell in my body doubting that I love developing games. Oh, he's a developer. Well, forget what I said. At times like this, I honestly find myself wondering if programming was the right career choice. I wonder what manga there is out there. That looks familiar. Dragon Ball, maybe? It makes no sense. I didn't even touch this part of the code. I scowl at the screen. Healing Quest was supposed to be a simple RPG that our indie studio started 6 months ago. It's an original take on a classic genre that scratches that itch for the good old times. Letting my arms drop beside the chair, I conclude that it's time to wrap up the remote work for today. I wanted to fix the bug now because tomorrow will be a busy day at the studio. We'll meet the new artist who's been hired to work on Healing Quest and just show how small we are. They appointed me, a programmer, as a new artist guide for the first few months. I have no idea of who they are, though didn't even have time to skim through the resume. Hopefully they're patient enough to tolerate my humour, or rather the lack of it. Bing bing. Huh? I reach for my cell phone and spot a new message from an old friend. Barbara? Boy, I haven't seen her in a while. Hey Wén, how's your lame ass doing? Very flat from sitting all day every day. And you, what colour is your hair nowadays? Want to find out? I'm starting a new Castles and Champions campaign. I was wondering if you wanted to play too. Castles and Champions, that sure brings me back. I love how they are referencing things, but changing the names and stuff. It's been a while since I last played a tabletop RPG. Barbara is actually an excellent game master. I used to spend entire afternoons trying to escape her twisted plots. Good times. I started typing out an answer. Sure, sounds fun. Cool, the first session will be on Saturday 3 PM at my place. Awesome, got it. And my Pathfinder sessions are on Mondays at 2 PM, usually. I set my phone down for a moment, but after some pondering, I pick it up again. So, what have you been up to? Oh, you want to know? I've been learning tarot. Tarot, huh? Figures. You've always been into mystical stuff. Did you find a mysterious book containing a deck of magic cards and accidentally unleash its power onto the world? Is that a Cardcaptor Sakura reference? How did you know? Anyway, shall I give you a rundown? Well... Barbara is recording a voice message. When she gets going, there's no stopping her. I guess I have no choice but to press play. First of all, tarot reading is usually seen as a form of divination, a way of predicting the future, but actually it's more about looking deeply at the present in order to understand it. That sounds less occult than I expected. Occult rather. So there are 22 major arcana and 56 minor arcana, making it a total of 78 cards. I actually have a deck upstairs. I should try it again. The minor arcana have 4 suits, just like a deck of playing cards. Actually, it seems like tarot cards were originally used to play cards. By the way, do you know what the 4 suits mean? I've done a load of tarots on and off throughout my life, but this is a game, we do the tutorial. Which one do you want to know about? Let's do hearts. Of course, there is a suit of hearts, which is also known as cups. A chalice filled with water, if you will, which is the element it represents. It's about those shapeless feelings that run as deep as the ocean, the bond between people. Basically, this suit tells you to open your heart and face your emotions. Hearts equal emotion. Easy enough to remember. Which one do you want to know about? A suit of clubs. Let's go top to bottom now. Very well. Let's talk about the suit of clubs. It's associated with the element of fire and with creative energy. So it's like that spark that initiates everything. Inspiration, passion, the sudden impulse that propels you forward. So I guess that means something like impetus. Who uses the word impetus? Someone put that in a sentence for me. Alright, diamond. As you may expect, it has to do with wealth, but it's not really about money per se. Think worldly, mundane. Humans can't live off ideals, right? As such, its element is earth. And you know how in order to harvest crops, you gotta work the field consistently, every day. It's about that sort of steady effort. Got it, so steadiness, I guess. And lastly, spades. So there is spades, the coldest of the suits, the chilling blade of a sword. This one is associated with wind. It represents reason, knowledge, truth, and since you can't cross blades on your own, it's also about dialogue. Okay, spades being sharp, using logic. So, wait, what was it? Fire, earth, water, wind? Was that how the info went? For a moment I wonder if Barbara's going to send another voice memo, but I see she's texting. So now, ask the cards a question. Okay, how do I solve the queen slime bug? Deep stuff, man, but fine. I'll draw you a random card for you. Even though I don't believe in this stuff, my heart skips a beat, in anticipation for an answer from beyond. And it's 3 of Cups. Interesting. Okay, what does that mean? Good question. I haven't got that far in my studies yet. So, you just drew a card and not know what it means. Good. Actually, most tarot card packs come with a small guide for beginners. I look away from the screen for a moment to stare at the imaginary camera that would capture my exasperated expression. I see. What? No bites and comeback? You must be really tired. Why do you offer me a tarot a reading then? Whack? Whack whack. I like that. I want that sticker on my phone. Despite how tired I am, I let out a small chuckle even as I rub my forehead in pain at the lame pun. It's been a while since we had this sort of back and forth. I'll get back at you on Saturday. Be ready for some high-level comical exchanges. Roger, have a good night. I finally leave my phone on the desk and lean once more on the back of my chair. Magical card readings aside, playing an RPG would be a great change of pace. I've been too focused on work, and the last time I hung out with friends was months ago. In fact, how long has it been since Barbara and I became friends? 5, 7, 10 years now? I can't believe it was that long ago. I still can't believe it was ages since me and Big Sis became friends. I slide back to my computer and start browsing social networks for some long-forgotten high school pictures. It takes me a while, but soon a photo comes up on the screen. That's a cool picture, I like that. Yep, that's me, Barbara, and some other people from apparently a very long time ago. It's pretty funny how Barbara and I still talk to each other after all that time. So who's who? I guess we kept sharing the same nerdy interests such as tabletop, RPGs, the other 2 other... Yeah, there's some people I haven't talked to in a very, very long time. Okay, so he's that one and that's Barbara, I'm guessing. Because I thought that might have been him for a moment. God, I'm getting old. I turn on the computer and proceed with my daily pre-bed routine of brushing my teeth, putting on pyjamas and contemplating the emptiness of life. 10 minutes later, I'm laying face down and trying really hard not to think about that damn bug in Healing Quest. How can you lie face down on the bed? I can't do that. I make an effort to think about the upcoming campaign instead. That's when I wonder. Huh? Who else did she invite to the table? Could there be anyone I know? Nah. Even if there were, it's been so long that we're probably different people altogether. We're just a bunch of stupid kids. And some things are better left in the past anyway. Yeah, but some people bring up the past. But I guess things could have also gone differently. Was there even a right choice back then? Okay, so before we go into the past of Wén's past, yeah, I could have worded that better. I am unfortunately all out of time, mostly because I have pulled my back today, so recording for long periods of time is not on the schedule today. Thank you so much, Dragonroll, for allowing me to give Pivot of Hearts a go. I will get back to this as soon as my back is not killing me as much as it is. I really like it. I like the characters. I like the pacing. I like the jargon. And I like the art style a lot. The music's quite nice as well. But anyway, guys, if you like the content I'm putting out, link to my coffee is in the description below. And I'll see you all in the next video. Bye for now.